Looks like we're back in first year of Hogwarts. We gotta get our gloves on and pot this Mandrake. Welcome back to the channel, guys, the Brig Sweethearts. Today we're going back to class. We're back in Hogwarts and this time we're in the herbology class and we will be studying Mandrakes. We'll be building and reviewing set number 76433, the Mandrake. Now yesterday we had a little adventure as it was June 1st. We went to the Lego store for all the new releases. So we do have a video about our haul and where we go into detail about everything that we picked up. So make sure that you go watch it so you can see all the exciting sets that we picked up. We got a number of Harry Potter sets as well as some minions and some speed champions, but you can see it more in details in that video. And now let's get into building this. Me personally, I'm really excited about this. As a loyal Hufflepuff, I can't wait to build this and see what it looks like. I must say I'm a bit surprised by how it looks on the box, because when I first heard that the Mandrake was going to be released, I kind of didn't expect it to look very good. I thought it was going to look rather ugly, and I was actually more thinking that Buckbeak was going to look good, which I'm not a huge fan of how it looks. But this set looks much better than expected, at least so far on the box. Let's see what it looks like once I build it. Now let's open this up and see what it comes with. I can already see based on the picture that it contains a couple of stickers, so let's see how difficult that's going to be. And we do get, right, how do you open this? Ah, here we go. This one comes with paper bags actually, interestingly enough. And by the looks of it, you get 5, 4, 3, 1 and 2, so 5 bags in total, as well as these brown thingies. I guess we'll figure out where they go. And here is the sticker sheet, of course. And here's our book. So let me set up and get building. Welcome back, folks. I have finished building my Mandrake and here's what it looks like. And oh boy, do I have some opinions. But before we dive into all those and my review of the set, let's just do a quick refresher on the Mandrake. So we first see the Mandrake in Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, where we see students attending the herbology classroom, and that's where we learn that their screams can be lethal. However, the mandrakes that are being handled in the classroom are baby ones, so they wouldn't kill you immediately, but they would potentially make you faint if you don't have your earmuffs and your ears are not properly protected. And again, in that scene, we see Neville, who's very unlucky all the time, and his earmuffs didn't seem to be on properly, so when they pulled out the mandrakes and the screams were there, he unfortunately fainted. But we also see in that movie that mandrakes are used to then brew a potion that helps unpetrify all the students that have been petrified by the basilisk. We have come across mandrakes in previous Harry Potter sets where they're featuring as like a small version. It's just a small printed barrel stud. So it was definitely a little bit unexpected for Lego to make a big version of this, but I'm definitely happy with how it looks. I think it's interesting that they've done it this way. But anyway, let's get into me reviewing the build. Now, the box does say 10 plus, but fair warning, there were some very tricky bits that even I found extremely challenging, particularly the Technic pieces. So I guess I don't have as much experience building Lego, and especially in the sets that I've built so far, I haven't really come across that many Technic pieces. So for me, it was definitely more difficult to try and figure out where they go and how to put them together, and the angles and the twists and the turns and everything. So I definitely did find certain parts to be very challenging, messed up a couple of times, had to ask for help a couple of times. The most tricky things, I think, are the little kind of rubber brown rope looking thingies that you see here. They were definitely very difficult to figure out where they were supposed to go and how they're supposed to clip on. So that was probably the most difficult part for me, in my opinion. And then obviously we mentioned stickers earlier. They're the ones there on the leaves. They weren't actually too bad. I obviously would have preferred if they were printed pieces, but the stickers weren't actually that difficult to put on, so that part I was happy with. The set is split into two parts. You've got the pot, which is a standard brick build, which I must say, I was really looking forward to getting to it. The pieces for the pot came in the very last bag, and after struggling with the Mandrake for a long time, I was very happy to finally get to that bag and just breeze through building the pot. So it's pretty standard. I quite like the design of it. I think I might even copy that design for some of my other botanical sets that I have, so I can kind of display them in that way. And then obviously the second part is the Mandrake itself, the problem child, and we'll get into the details of that now. As you can see, we're able to pull the Mandrake out of the pot, and his legs pop down here like this, as you can see, in a desperate need of pedicure. And it has a little play feature here that if you hold it like this and move the stomach, right, there you go. You can see the mouth and the arms are moving about to show that it's screaming, because obviously it's been pulled out of its pot. Now, luckily, Lego didn't include a sound brick in this set. I know a lot of people were saying that it's a missed opportunity and it would have been great, but I don't think anybody wants that sound in their Lego set. And imagine if that brick malfunctions and then it just never stops screaming and you just have this screeching, squeaking Mandrake sound constantly on in your house. I don't think anybody wants that, and there wouldn't be enough earmuffs to protect you from that. So I think that was the right decision on the Lego part, personally. Now we're gonna go back and reference the movie again. As you might remember, in the herbology class in the Chamber of Secrets movie, the mandrakes didn't look very pretty. They actually did look quite unpleasant and not the most attractive creatures. So when I first heard that Lego was doing a bigger size build of a Mandrake, I didn't expect it to look good at all. I was very skeptical, and when I was going through the list of what's been announced and making kind of my plans on what I was going to buy, I was initially thinking that I would be more interested in getting the Buckbeat set, because I thought that he would be much cuter looking, and I was fairly dismissive of the Mandrake because of my skepticism about it. But when they actually announced the designs and I saw the actual boxes, it went completely flipped on its head for me, because I didn't like the look of Buckbeak at all. I think his head looks kind of droopy, and in comparison, the Mandrake looks rather cute in its Lego form, and I definitely feel like I much prefer it, and it doesn't look as ugly as it does in the movies at all. And yeah, I'm very happy with how it looks overall. Overall, despite being a challenging build process, I am quite happy with how it looks, how the end product looks like, and I think it would be something that I can kind of sneak into my overall botanicals collection and display it together with those. So I'm really looking forward to finding a place for this and using this piece to decorate the house among with other botanical pieces that I have so far. So this was kind of an interesting mix between Harry Potter and botanicals, and I am definitely very happy with how it looks, and I think as a display piece it looks great. Play feature wise, again, you know, you have your little moving thingy here, so it's got it all. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure to check out our haul video where we go into more details in what we actually picked up on June 1st releases. And reminder, we are going to be reviewing all of the sets that we picked up yesterday, so make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss those videos when they are released. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below and let me know if you got yourself a little Mandrake. And until next time, take care folks.